Yeah. It's not great but Dave is still
Dave
worse.
is still a fucking monster. Fuck Dave.
And then...
Like, you guys just talk about it. I know. Oh, my God.
And
Again,
then we get to
like,
see Sav. So pretty.
So
Sorry,
pretty.
I totally interrupted you.
It's okay. No, it's just like another, like, TV trope of, like, hey, maybe we should communicate.
Oh, my God. Totally.
Instead of just being shitty.
Freaking out and not talking about anything.
Fucking talk about it, you idiots.
But then we see Sav, and it's like we just got a shot of Sav, and I'm like, God, he's gorgeous.
He's so pretty. Also, like, he made them t-shirts.
And then he
what
made
is
them
the
t-shirts
budget for this
already? Or he made a design for a t-shirt, but still.
Like, if you're gonna make t-shirts to, like, sell to the students, like, what is the budget for this radio show?
I have no idea. Maybe, I don't know. And then Dave, because Dave comes in, he's like, I already made t-shirts, but Dave wants to quit because he's transphobic. And
then Dave's dad comes in and he's like, I heard you on the radio. You're great. I'm proud of you.
And also Sav is like, you can't quit. Like, the first broadcast already got 100 emails. And I'm like, what? Come on. It's been 5 minutes. What are you talking about?
100 emails.
and then his dad is like, you were great. And so he's like guilted into staying on the show, I guess. And then we're with Charlie and Fiona, and Charlie is not at work. And she's like, I've been on break for over an hour. I need to get back. And then she like...
Charlie is a bad employee.
Yeah. And then she like... Fiona's like, well, you should hang out later. And she's like, oh, I'm going bowling, but I guess you can come too. Sure. And
she seems hesitant about. Also, Charlie's giving her a little bit of a pep talk because she's like, it's okay that you don't have friends in high school. High school is terrible and like nobody misses it.
Yeah.
Which is the truest fact.
Seriously. And also Fiona's never been bowling. Like, who is surprised by that?
Exactly. I was like, yeah, of course Fiona's never been bowling.
Oh yeah, and they're at their house. They're at Fiona's house, and her mom. Oh yeah, because Fiona still is in the middle of skipping school, and her mom like comes home and is like, "What the fuck are you doing at home? You're not at school." Also, does her mom just live in Canada now, and she's not like in New York anymore?
I think she goes back and forth.
Yeah. And she's like, you're in trouble, go back to school.
Which makes me wonder, do we know what Fiona's mom does?
She's probably like a socialite.
Oh, right. Oh, no, wait. Doesn't she do like a fashion thing? Isn't she employed? Wasn't she, or like she...
I do not remember.
I feel like her job has changed a few times. Because at the beginning, she like knew a lot of fashion people, which is why...
Was she a fashion person? She definitely had a job because she was like on a board of something.
She was like a fashion person because that's how Declan got Mia to go to that party that Peter did meth at. And then she was on like a board thing for like young female entrepreneurs or something.
That because Holly J tried out for.
Exactly. And now I don't know
I have no idea.
Does.
Maybe she just owns her own business so she can make her own hours and kind of do it wherever.
Yeah, sure.
I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
She's a rich lady. She can do what she wants.
Yeah. But she's mad. And rightfully so. She's like, you're skipping school and I'm like worried about your health. So maybe we should work on that.
But then we're in the newsroom and Claire comes in and I don't really remember what happens, but Katie tells Claire to unclench, which I loved.
Yeah. I was like, do I like Katie? Do I hate Katie? I think I like Katie.
I think I kind of like her. She's kind of like shitty, but I still kind of like her.
Like,
she's she's putting Claire in her place.
She's the kind of shitty that I'm like, I'm on board.
Yeah.
I'm here for this. Claire deserves this.
And also Claire turns in her 5-page novel and Katie is not impressed. She's like, this is not what I assigned you. Please leave.
Pretty much. She's like not giving her a shot at all, but she's like super right.
But she's like, you didn't follow directions. Like, you can't be on the newspaper because that's like the one thing you need to do is follow directions. I'm your editor.
Seriously.
And then, oh my God. And then we're in the bathroom again. And I think, oh no, we're with Adam and Eli. And I think Adam's telling Eli about like what happened. And I think Eli says, why the sudden interest in urinals?
And then this Adam got like a funnel thing.
And he got a stand-up pee device.
Which, all right.
And I just said, looks potentially messy.
Definitely. I don't know. If that, like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, people use it like when they go camping and like at sports games and stuff. It's like, it freaks me out because I'm like, that's, again, seems messy.
Yeah.
But like, yeah.
But like, I get it.
I get it. You know.
And then I think Eli's like, are you sure, like, that you're okay doing this? Like, Dave is kind of shitty. And
Eli is correct.
And then Adam was like, if Dave can't handle this, who can? And I was like, Dave should not be your litmus test for this.
Seriously. Also, I mean, okay, so I'm a little stuck in the funnel. Sorry. Follow up to the funnel thing. Like, okay, do you? I understand. And maybe, like, practice at home and, like, see how it goes. Or, like, you know, whatever. But, like, I feel like high school is not the safest place for you to be, like, experimenting with this.
I feel like bare minimum, you should have, like, maybe just practiced this at home. Don't practice this for the first time at school with Dave.
Yeah. And also, I mean, I understand. And, like, Adam is, like, just ready to jump to that next step, I think, which I totally get and I think is more than valid. And, like, I wish that it was different and he could just do that. But high school kids are mean.
High school is just a shitty environment, even for, like, the most quote unquote normal of people.
Like straight cisgender people get tortured in high school. Yeah. I can't even like imagine like what going through that, like when you're like struggling with your gender identity and like figuring out who you are. Like at my high school, I can't even remember a person who came out as gay.
Yeah, my high school was similar. I mean, it was also a different time, but still it was like, I don't think anybody like, it was the case where, like, once everyone graduated and went off to college, then everybody came out. Because, like, my school and my town was not very welcoming in that regard.
Absolutely.
I mean, but I know after I graduated, it, like, more and more people just started to come out. But, like, even in my sister's grade, like, there were a few kids who did come out and they were, like, the pioneers of that, and they still had a really hard time because they were like the only people who were out. And
like, I don't
high school's such a fucking shitty time.
Yeah. So the moral of this is I don't want to tell Adam how to live his life.
Exactly.
Because, like, you should do what you want and what makes you feel comfortable, and this is what's going to make him feel comfortable. But also, I just want to protect him.
I know, from like a protective, like, mother bear perspective, I'm like, please practice this at home. Have Drew help you. He'll help you, probably, maybe. I don't know. He's going through a murder trial right now, but like,
Drew's got a lot of stuff going on.
But he will be more sympathetic, and maybe be helpful. Or Eli would totally help you.
Eli is like the best person for this job.
Exactly. I don't know. Ugh, it's just not a safe environment, and I don't want him to get hurt. I'm just worried. I know. Anyway, then we're with
Fiona,
Miss Coyne and Fiona, and Mrs. Coyne is like, she's worried about Fiona because she's skipping school, and she's like, you shouldn't be skipping school. You can't get a job. You're 17. Your job is to go to school.
Agreed. Especially since she has money already. Like,
exactly.
Whatever. Yeah. And also, she's like, the only reason you came back to Degrassi was for school, which is true.
Exactly.
Like, she wanted to go to school with people that she liked, but also, like, you know, she didn't move back to Canada because she loves Toronto.
It's just a healthier environment for her.
Yeah.
Than New York.
It's a better
prep
school. Exactly. It's a better school environment for her. And, like, she's also, like, kind of jeopardizing, like, her chance to get into, like, an Ivy League school because it's harder from a public school than it is from, like, a fancy-ass prep school.
Right.
So her mom is, like, giving her a lot of leeway, and she's like, if you're not even going to show up to the school that I'm, like,
then we should just move back to New York.
My life for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Valid points all around. Also, question. So she's talking about this, and she's like, we will be on the next flight to LaGuardia.
I know. I was like, LaGuardia? I was like, the Coynes flying to LaGuardia?
Yeah.
I was expecting JFK.
She might as well have been like, next flight into Newark.
I know.
Like, what are you doing flying into LaGuardia?
I'm like, they've been to Queens?
I mean, like, I'm shocked that they didn't fly into JFK. That is the most confusing.
I know.
LaGuardia.
I know. I'm so confused by that.
What are you doing?
But then we're at the Dot, and Claire is like stalking Katie at the Dot. I'm like, don't bother her at the Dot. She already doesn't like you.
Also, she has to go to soccer practice.
I know. I'm like, I'm relating to her so much right now in this episode. Like, she does. She's on the newspaper. She plays soccer. I'm like,
she's extremely type A.
I know. I'm like, I'm relating so hard to Katie right now.
She's not taking any bullshit.
And also Marisol's like, Katie goes out of her way to avoid drama, and you are drama. And I'm like, hey, same.
And she like screams, I'm not drama. It's like, no, you're just like truly making the point.
And I was like, yes, Marisol. She's like, I'm not drama. And then the whole entire dot looks at her and it's like, Claire, you are the definition of drama.
It's why we're sick of your bullshit.
Remember a few episodes when you screamed at Eli, did 3 months mean nothing to you? Also, your entire relationship with Eli was insanely dramatic.
Also, I'm like still laughing about 3 months, but that's fine. Whatever.
I know. And I'm still like, was it really only 3 months? It felt like an eternity.
It felt so much longer than 3 months. I feel like it was 3 months of our lives. It was like 3 months in real time.
Exactly. It probably was.
I think so. I don't know.
But then we're with Dave and Adam again. I just heard Dave needs to chill, but I don't really remember what he said.
I don't know. There's an awkward meeting and it's a nightmare and Dave is being a dick and he's
right,
just like,
Adam's
sorry, I had too much caffeine today because he's drinking like a Monster energy drink, which remember those?
Remember just when energy drinks were a thing?
Everyone loved energy drinks. Do you remember the one that was called like cocaine?
No.
Oh my God. Was that like exclusively New Jersey?
I do not remember that one. I remember like Rockstar and
Yep.
Monster and Red Bull.
Which is still very much a thing. But there was like a short time, at least like where I was from, there was a short time that there was an energy drink. It was in like a red can. It was called cocaine.
Was it spelled with like a K or something?
No.
It was just called cocaine. Straight up cocaine?
It was straight up spelled like the drug. And it was like written in white and it was like meant to look like it was like a messy font. And I was like, we're just not even fucking around. Is New Jersey just super weird?
I like want to Google this.
Google cocaine energy drink. It was a real thing.
It was like some like shady guy selling them out of his van.
But I mean, New Jersey. You guys, there was a tweet going around about my high school about like all of the like dumb shit that's happened there. There were 2 child pornography scandals.
Hang on. Cocaine is a highly caffeinated energy drink distributed by Redux Beverages. It contains more caffeine than rival energy drinks, Red Bull and Rockstar, symbolized by 3.5 steer heads on. Okay, thanks. Oh yeah, it does look very. Aside from caffeine, the label contains 750 milligrams of taurine, another common ingredient found in many energy drinks. I do not remember this.
Still being
flavored
made?
cherry and cinnamon. Gross.
Yeah, it was disgusting. But my friend Kim, not the Kim you know, different Kim, used to drink it all the time. It was horrible.
It was only available in local beverage stores around the U.S. Yeah. I guess it was also sold in Europe. I don't know. I don't think that was sold in my town.
It was a thing. I don't. Do they still make it? I don't know if they still make it.
Let me see. I'm on Wikipedia.
I feel like it stopped being a thing. Like it was only a thing for a couple months and then it like fully disappeared.
I think it's still, I mean, as Wikipedia doesn't say it's not. Oh my God. Related products. Red Bull, Monster Energy, Pimp Juice.
Oh my God. I forgot about that one.
Is it? Oh yeah. Of course it's from St. Louis. That's where Nelly's from. Oh my God. That's so weird. Here, let me look it up and see if it's still distributed. This is not an interesting conversation.
I mean, listen, I'm curious. It was a terrible thing that my friend used to drink, and I was just like, this is... Like,
everyone Google it.
This is
oh my God, they made a blue version.
Yeah, I remember the blue version, too. It was very try-hard.
Cherry and cinnamon sounds so gross.
I don't know. It was not good. I didn't drink it, but I'm also not an energy drink person.
No, 2014, cocaine energy drink was banned by the FDA.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's now back in the USA, but still banned in countries like Australia.
Yeah,
okay, maybe it's back.
I thought that it got
No,
banned.
you can fucking buy it on Amazon.
Oh my God. I thought that it got banned. It was like Four Loko. Maybe they changed the formula like Four Loko. Yeah.
I can purchase it on Amazon Prime for $26 and get it here. Get free 1-day shipping if I wanted to.
Do not do that.
I'm not going to.
Not good. I was also like, I was never an energy drink person.
Me
I
either.
didn't like the taste.
I didn't like,
and I like coffee. I've been drinking coffee since I was like 11.
I thought Red Bull tastes like pixie sticks, and I was like, no, thank you.
There was like a brief time in my freshman year of college where I got like a little bit into sugar-free Red Bull.
Just because it was sugar-free.
Because it was sugar-free, and I was like drinking so
vodka
much
Red
coffee.
Bulls?
No, I was never a vodka Red Bull person. I was drinking so much coffee, And I always got coffee with I was still drinking coffee with like milk in it. So it was just like very filling.
But then you got lactose intolerant.
Yeah. Oh no, that didn't happen until I was like 24.
Okay.